So when you take a look, for example, this car that's parked in here, if you can think of it again, keep it as a rectangular shape. It's going the direction perpendicular to everything here. Include the baseline and a height line for the parking. Same with the free. And then as you go up there, you have the center line. So free has 4 letters. So let's see if you can't put the E on one side, R, and the F. Sets it up in there. And do the same thing. Helps you, sketch out the car first if you're doing some of the graphics. Elliptical shapes for everything there. And brings it across. In other words, use whatever you can to help you with the drawing. Move that up a little bit. And then same idea as you're looking at the lettering down here. K's in the middle. And just lightly sketch it in till you get it pretty understood. It's going to fit. And once you get it in there, go ahead and heavy it up. Kind of gives you a nice setup there. So just kind of illustrate it out, and then as you get to the other parts that have the more of the lettering, do the same thing. Kind of locate the height line for it. This one's going to be underneath it a little bit, depending on how far you kind of have this overlap a little bit. And these have this price line here. And do the same thing. It's going to kind of lightly sketch it in there. So for that, it's all at an angle. And then if you put it in lightly, you can always go back in and heavy it up. That gives you that section. And once you get that part heavied up, you can always go back in with your shading. Find a little bit of heavier line for it. And just remember, when you're doing something straight like this, the straight edge kind of helps you go right up the top there. Set that section up. And just do the same for the the other part. Now you kind of have a, depending on which part of the board you're drawing, kind of get you set up there. So just kind of keep your wits about you as it goes back. Setting a baseline and a height line for the text. Something like that. And then all the lines are going to go with that segment, so I'll just rotate this a little bit. So once you get it set in there, just pencil it in lightly. Heavy it up as you go. Kind of build it in there. Builds that part in. So it kind of fits in. Like I said, if you've gone under a couple, and this one here. In this case, I have this kind of a question mark. So again, find the rectangular shapes that that icon would be in, and then just round off the pieces that you don't need. Lightly sketch it in. Heavy it up there. Keep in mind, this is just the beginning part of this this section here. So as you're penciling it in, just do it pretty light, and we'll just kind of section that piece in there. And anything else that you can shade in. Blend that part in there. So now you have it working as an entire